Hello, and welcome to the Metro MLS webinar reviewing my quick searches in FlexMLS. In this webinar, we'll review what a quick search is and how to run one, and then how to create your own quick search templates for use. So let's begin. So what a quick search is, and I'll show you. When you click on menu, you have the option to go into quick search. So when we reference the quick search panel, this is primarily what we're speaking about, this little shortened panel here. Now you can switch here if you decide to by full search. The difference is full search, all the options are laid out in tabs. You have access to everything. But in that quick search panel, each property type has its own set of searching templates that you can use. So maybe you just want to quickly enter in some information and get going instead of going through the full search tabs and hunting for everything. So for example, if I switch to vacant land, it gives me fields that apply to vacant land search. Okay? And then there's a single family. So to enter in things, maybe if I wanted to do 3 to 4 bedrooms, I just pop that in there like that. If I want to enter a price, anything I wanted to search on, you just click on that field. Okay. If there's a field that I'd like to search on that's not included in the template, I can simply add it using the add a field to the search option. So I'll left click my mouse in there. When I do, it pops up this add a field window over to the left. I can either scroll down the list and browse what's available, or if I know what I'm looking for, I can just type it in there. So if I wanted basement, I'll just type that in there, hit search. There's the options for basement. So I'll choose what I want, which is full. So I'll just single left click on full. It adds that feature over here. Then I just select it to add it to my search. So this is what a quick search is. Whether if you have the map over here or it's the big number, we're basically referencing this panel that's right here. Now you can create your own quick search templates if you'd like. Let's say, for example, you do like using quick search. Maybe you're a realtor that works out in the lake country area a lot. So you always end up entering the estimate waterfront fee, each body of water, some water features that typically aren't available readily in the template. So you want to create your own template. So to create your own template, you go to menu. And then underneath preferences, you click on my quick searches. All right. So this brings you to the my quick search preferences screen, and then your available quick search templates. Anything that has inherited after it means it's a system created template, so you can't delete or edit it, but you can use it to build upon and make your own if you'd like. So to create one completely from the ground up, you can just click on new. That brings you to the quick search template property. I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to call it single family, SF for single family lake properties. Now you may say, well, can I just do it in general for lake properties, whether if it's condominium, single family, vacant land? You can, but just like when you're searching in full search using the property types from there, when you combine property types, you lose search details because there's features in condominium that single family and vacant land aren't going to have, and vice versa for the other two. So I always suggest singling out your property type so you have access to all of the information. So I'm going to put in properties, single family lake properties. I'm doing this for single family. I want to use the address and MLS number view, and I'll hit next. You can use any view you want to. If you've created your own view, you can use that. If you want to know how to create your own views, you can review the webinar for the My Views. So it brings me to the available fields that I have. So I'm going to go through here and look for the things that I'd like to select for my quick search template. So I can either select them one at a time. So maybe if I want bedrooms, I can do add like that. Or I can select them all at once and then add them all at once. We'll select them all and then add them at once. So for example, my next one, I want body of water. So I select that, but now I'm going to put my thumb on my control key and move down the list and look what I'm looking for. Okay, so going down the list here, I want acreage. I want total, oops, didn't mean to do that. I want estimate total square footage, but you see how it added 2 fields because I had my thumb on the control key there. So I'll remember I've got this. So I'll do estimate total square footage, estimate year built. So having your thumb on the, or any finger, on the control key allows you to make multiple selections at one time. And then when you hit add, you can add them all at once. So okay, I'm going to keep it moving. Maybe I want garage type, garage spaces, list price for sure. I'm not going to put in location because there's a location box in there already. In the quick search template fields. None of the sources, I don't want that. Status is already available over there. We'll do total bathrooms. And move past all that stuff there. So there's a lot you can choose from. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and if you get over there and there's something that you decide that, oh, I don't want it, or you can add it, you can always make changes to it. So I'm looking for all of the water features that I can find. And, you know, the setup takes a little bit of time, but once you get it set up, that can speed you through. There we go. Water access rights, water frontage on lot. Alright, so I'm just going to hit add, and it adds all of them over here. Now if I want to move them around in any particular order, maybe I want list price first, I can select that feature and hit move up. Or if I want to move something down, select that feature and move it around. Once you get it done the way that you've got it, when it's set up, you just hit save. So now there it is, single family lakefront property. So to use that, you go into menu and you can either go into quick or map, doesn't matter. So once you're here, you hit this drop down arrow, scroll through your list, and then select your template. And then there's everything there for you, and you can just click it open and just start typing whatever information that you want. Okay, now the easier way to do this is to build upon an existing template. That way you won't spend a whole lot of time zipping through. So let's say I wanted to do this single family lakefront property, but I'm going to use a single family template to build off of. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going back over to menu, and under preferences, my quick searches, I'm going to get rid of this one because I'm going to recreate it. So I'm going to select it and hit remove. You can always give these templates to someone else by using give to someone. When you click that button, it's going to bring up a list of people in your office. You just select the member, and then you can give it to someone in the office or to the entire office if you'd like to. My permissions are different, so I can give it to anybody that I want. All right, got it back up. So I'm going to remove this. And next. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this existing template here. So I'm going to use the existing template, and I'm going to hit edit. So now this is where I can call it single family lake properties. Alright, oops. Okay, so single family, choose your view. And then hit next. So now the fields that were already in single family are here for you. You just go through and pick the additional fields that you want to add to it. So there's the water. There's some water there. There's another body of water. So basically I'm just kind of picking out anything that I see that's got water in it. Okay, that's the source, I don't want that. So again, some time on the front end setting up. But once you get it done, there you go. Access there. Okay, so now I'm going to hit add. Okay, so I've got them all over here. If I wanted to move them around, I can. If there's things that I don't want, like state is not necessary, I'm going to remove it. I'm not going to search on start showing date. Anything else that I might, listing date, because that's not going to be viewable for you guys unless it's your own, so you can't search on that. Alright, so now that I've got this the way that I want it, I'll hit save. So when I go back into Quicker Map Search, there it is right there. And there you go. So that's the easiest way to create your own quick search templates, is to take an existing template that has the basics of what you want and then just add to it and make your own little edits. This will conclude our webinar for my quick searches in FlexMLS.